What are the benefits of Magnolia, green Mandarin, Yarrow Pom, and turmeric essential oil? Well, you can learn more about those in today's doTERRA 2018 post-convention tour in Las Vegas, part 2 that I filmed and was a part of. Make sure to stay tuned until the very end and watch all 3 parts for all the juicy details.
Mother of 5, grandmother of 7. That's it. You don't need any other introduction right there. Okay? And so she's going to talk to us about the punks. This is what we came for, and pay attention, guys.
All right, that's funny. I walked up to her and I stood behind that. I'm like, I can't see other people. Maybe they can't see me either. Good things in small packages. And I take it out. All right. Okay, I'm going to do multi-handed, okay? So hopefully everybody will be good with that. Thank you, Saimoni. I was going to say, Saimoni, you know, when you were at the doTERRA office and you said that you got home, you know, when you first went through there and you said that you just felt so good when you got home, it's because it was all those essential oils probably going on in the doTERRA buildings there, right? They help us to feel really good. Well, I have the opportunity today to talk about some of the new oils at convention. Have you started using your oils, those who went? What do you think? Wow, pretty cool, huh? So let me get this the right way, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, so it's funny because Saimoni even talked about the Magnolia Touch oil with the dog and stuff, and the cool thing about, so I love magnolia trees and flowers. You guys, so when they announced the magnolia, it was like, oh, that is so cool, because I just love the magnolia. And so some things that we, about the magnolia is, well, actually it's a well-traveled flower and species that goes throughout South Asia and the Pacific and even North America, so it's pretty cool. It's a North American flower too. And they've used it traditionally in Chinese medicine and things like that. And other different traditional health practices that they do, and it creates a sense of balance within the body. It's steam distilled, the sturdy petals are steam distilled for us. There's some things that the Magnolia Touch does that's very calming and relaxing. So Saimoni had talked about his dog and how the person's dog and how it had them go to sleep. So it's very relaxing, very calming, and hey, maybe we should go home and put some on our head too tonight if we need to go to sleep or something like that. It's very healthy for the skin, and for all of us ladies, we really like to have our skin taken care of. As a matter of fact, I heard something, this is just something off the top of my head, but you know, like in Korea, the Koreans, they have the best skin in the world because they put a lot of time and effort into their skin. Well, with those of us with our doTERRA oils, guess what? We can end up having skin like the Koreans, I think, because we have all these great oils that we can put on our skin, right? And so let's use the Magnolia oil for that. It's great to keep it clean and healthy. It's very soothing to the skin, and it helps us too, not just with our skin, but with our feelings. Helps to calm our anxious feelings. And you know, we live in a world a lot of times where there's a lot of things to be anxious about. So if we can pull that out and just use it, and it's very calming. I love it when I see someone take a doTERRA oil and put it on like their wrists or in the palms of their hands, and they breathe it in. And I just had this experience Saturday with someone where I'd given her essential oil and these calming oils, and she put it up to her nose, and I actually could see her just start to calm and go down and just really relax. And isn't that pretty cool and special? That then we can get that with the oils. So moving on, we're not going to move on. So you know what? This is a surprise to all of you, I bet. I just talked a little bit about the Magnolia Touch. So it's a touch oil. So it's in a 10 ml bottle, and it's $28 wholesale. I think it has it up there. And how would you like to? Would someone like to win a Magnolia oil right now? Okay. So I have all these raffle tickets here to pick out a Magnolia Touch. I'm going to do it really fast. We can't take a lot of time. If you didn't get your tickets in, just bring them up, run up here, and I'll put them in for the other ones. But for the Magnolia, I'm going to tell the last four numbers. It's 0081. 0081. If you have it, scream. You have to scream and jump, but you don't win it. Jump up. Okay, right back there, we've got a winner of the Magnolia oil. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. We're all about winning tonight, aren't we? Okay. So, if you look at flower oil chemistry, and so we have other essential oils that are from the flower, you know, for instance, besides magnolia, we have clary sage and helichrysum, lavender, geranium, melissa, some of the others. And if you look at the oil chemistry, magnolia oil has the highest level of linalool of any essential oil, linalool. And if you notice, of these different oil chemistries, and you can go to the relaxing and skin health, gastrointestinal cleansing, immune boosting, there's digestive health and sleep. Magnolia Touch has 4 out of those 5. And more than, like, there's only 2 others of the flower oils that have 4 out of the 5. So it's a very cool oil and very cool chemistry with that linalool. Alrighty. Now we're going to go to Yarrow Pom. How many have used their Yarrow pomegranate? Like, right? Okay. So I remember at convention they said this is going to become, I think, one of our top selling oils because it's such a cool oil. And I've especially just lately been using it more. It's a dual oil. It's a proprietary blend and it has 2 oils in it. So it's got the yarrow from the Yarrow Pom, and then it's got the pomegranate oil, which is cold pressed from the pomegranate seed, okay? And it is vegan friendly, which is good to know. And I'm not going to say all the components, because if I say some of the names, you guys are going to be like, what are you talking about? But it does support, it has powerful antioxidant support. So if you don't know what an antioxidant does for our body is, we with eating, with running, with sleeping, exercising, all kinds of things, just living, we actually have these free radicals in our bodies, right? And the free radicals are what ages us. And we, you know, are living in a society where we just don't want to look so old, do we? And we don't want to be so old. So if you want to take care of that, you're going to use these oils that have antioxidants or a high in antioxidants because they go in and they get rid of the free radicals. And Yarrow Pom is one that does that, so it's pretty cool. So if you're concerned about aging at all, if you're concerned about your skin health and how your skin looks, you're going to want to use the Yarrow Pom. Promote cellular, immune, and nervous system support. I'm going to go back and talk about some of these in a minute. Supports healthy metabolic function. So metabolic function. Okay, so I've heard some really great stories about this metabolic function. I've heard of someone using it every day, a couple of times a day in capsules, and they dropped a dress size since convention. So ladies, or maybe some men, you know, 2 to 3 times a day, drop 2, 3, 4 drops into a capsule and take it internally, and let's just see what happens, right? And this person that dropped the dress size, I don't think they did anything different besides using the Yarrow Pom. So it's great for a metabolic function. It's also good for your skin and calming to the mind and body. And I did mention a minute ago anti-aging. So listen, if you want to put it all over your face, you might want to put in a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, but it's doing wonderful things for, you know, those lines that we get in our skin and everything like that. So Emily Wright at convention showed us her 2 hands. On one hand, she had for a little bit before convention, she was putting the Yarrow Pom and not on the other hand, and you could see the difference in her hands. So I know that we can put it on our face, and we can put our hands, don't forget ladies, your neck, the décolletage or whatever they call that, and put it wherever you want to look younger on your skin. And it also is good to help maintain healthy blood pressure in the normal range. So this Yarrow Pom, and I think I have another slide for it, is really going to be the up and coming one. And so see, here it shows the pomegranate there as part of it. And I'm going to, it says pomegranate oil is composed primarily of punicic acid. And anyways, it supports the metabolic function. And let's move on to the next slide because I think there's one more about it. Okay, so this is really cool. This is not out yet. Some of the new product from convention you can actually get as of October 1st. So it's going to be available December 1st, coming up soon. with a new applicator, and it's actually going to be 30 ml. I think it's $95, so it's going to be double the size that you got in the convention kit. That's because we're going to be using lots of this, that's why. Now, I also think that they're going to tell you about the opportunity to buy the Dream Tour kits. You're going to want it right away. If you're concerned about what you're, like aging, if you're concerned about putting on a few extra pounds or things like that, don't wait till December. You're going to want to get it right away. I am serious. Once I realized really what it was, how good it was, I started using it right away. And that applicator is like a dropper that we'll be able to use it to make it so much nicer. So I would get getting it right away. I'm loving it. So green mandarin. Green mandarin is, I'm glad you reminded me. Priscilla, keep me on my toes. She said she was going to. Put a few more in here. Because there's going to be giveaways throughout this tour, Dream Tour event tonight. Okay, so we're going to be giving away Yarrow Pom. Okay, let's see who's got those brain thoughts going, those brain waves. 9740. 9740. Scream it out if you want it. Right here. Whoa, that's a great one to win. You have lots more chances of winning. So the next one is green mandarin. Green mandarin, that's pretty cool. It's pressed from the peel of the unripened fruit of the mandarin tree, and it's renowned for its surface cleansing properties. It's got a sweet, refreshing aroma that creates a bright and energized environment. And take note of this. It is good to diffuse with basil or sandalwood or lavender or spearmint to experience the positive emotional benefits that you can get with that green mandarin. It has unusual chemistry compared to some of the other citrus oils that we have. It is a citrus oil. It doesn't have the typical aroma, and you can actually put this on and go outside in the sun right away. You know, with the other citrus oils, you have to wait because if you're photosensitive, you might be photosensitive to it and you don't want to go out in the sun and get a little bit of sunburn. But this one is, usually you don't have a photosensitivity to it. So isn't that pretty cool about the green mandarin? I think it is. I think it's a cool thing. We're going to give it away. I just needed to make sure there was an extra slide. So, green mandarin, get ready. We're going to give it away. Everybody ready? Okay, I mixed it around. We are doing 0104. Scream. Oh, in the back there, we got a winner of the green mandarin. Congratulations. Now we're going on to turmeric. Now some of you might look at this slide and say, I thought it was turmeric. But I know that Emily Wright looked it up on Google, and I guess Google's right, and it's turmeric. You might hear me saying it back and forth. Tomato, tomato, who cares? Turmeric, whatever you want to say. But weren't we so excited when they announced this at convention? I mean, cool beans. That's what I have to say about turmeric. Cool beans. I know, right? Helps support healthy glucose, which would be our blood sugar levels, and lipid metabolism, which would be our fat. And so it's really good for that. It enhances the cellular antioxidant enzymes. It supports healthy nervous and cellular function. So hopefully you're catching these key words that really tell us what they're doing. We have to be careful about some of our words. Promotes healthy immune function and response, and supports clean and healthy looking skin while reducing the appearance of blemishes. So really, this can be used in so many different ways. I'm like, do I have the same slide? Yes, I do. They've used it in India for a long time. They've used it in their Ayurvedic health practices and things like that. They use it in their cooking. Did you know that? So we could actually use it in our cooking. If we're going to cook some Indian dishes, it's really good to use the turmeric. It's beneficial aromatically, and actually you can use this. I think it shows all three ways you can use this, the turmeric. Really good though for skin, I've noticed. I've used some on my skin. Very good for skin. Very good for, like we said, the fat metabolism and the sugar metabolisms and things like that. This is one of our newer go-to oils that I think is going to be at one of the top two. Because right now out there in the healthcare industry, they're saying turmeric, aren't they? Don't you just see it everywhere? Oh, so this next slide is really cool to our understanding about it because, okay, natural tissue support, increased antioxidant capacity, I think they said, sustains cardiovascular health, our heart health, and supports and preserves brain function. We can all use that, and neuroprotective. And then, often, people have been using turmeric for a while. They've been buying these capsules, and when you go and get them in the capsulated form that they have been in, at like your health food stores and things like that, that usually they have large water-soluble molecules that are really hard for the body, okay? You get poor absorption and reduced biological activity. So we want to be using our doTERRA essential oil. There is a difference between our essential oil and the capsules that you go out and you buy, okay? So we're gonna give away the turmeric. Would you guys like to win a turmeric? Okay, let me grab this one. It is 9991. We've got a winner here. I like it when you yell and scream out. It's exciting, isn't it? Okay, our next